Okay, everyone, I stayed at the Refuge hostel last night. It's very teeny. I was the only one here. Slept great. No mountain lions, no bears, but I wanted to show you around the place real quick. Here's the office with all the resupply and goodies in it. Refrigerator with all the goodies in it. Small kitchen. And then the bunk room. Pretty cool little place if you need to come up here and just hang out for a couple days. 20 bucks for the night, plus washing your clothes. There's the wash machine. Here's the bathroom. Kind of rusted, but it'll do. And here's the living room again. Teeny, but nice. Very nice. And the hostesses and hostess were amazing. The hostess and hostesses were amazing. And of course, I signed the door.
Alexa, play me some music.
Here's a station you might like.
Live from the Appalachian Trail. Day 2 of my trek to Hampton, Tennessee. Day 1 was very exciting and scary. Saw 2 beautiful waterfalls. Saw some magnificent wildlife, flowers, mushrooms, yellow jackets, creepy crawlers, caterpillars. Saw my first woolly worm. That's a sign that falls around the corner. But yesterday, at the end of the day, my 8.4 mile hike, I got to the shelter about 2:45, and that was with me taking a 30-minute break for lunch and stopping and doing all kinds of filming and stuff like that. But anyway, I get to there and I take a rest, drink some water, get on my phone to look at the Far Out app or Gut Hooks, and because I feel good enough to maybe hike a little bit more so the next day's hike won't be so long. Well, I look and there's a campsite a little bit more than a half mile up, so I'm thinking that's it. So I read the comments for it, and the comments say bears. Somebody left some food in the fire pit. People have to chase bears out of the campsite. So I'm like, that's not good. So I go from the shelter up top where there's another camping space. But it was the ground was real hard and it was kind of exposed. And I didn't feel comfortable doing that. So as I was leaving, I see a piece of paper stapled to a tree. And I read it. It says, hey, we've lost our dog. Her name is Millie. And if you find her, call so-and-so and so-and-so. So as I'm reading this thing, I hear this god-awful noise. Made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. And you know, it's not very many times that happens. I'm not scared of much, especially out here. So anyway, I'm thinking, hey, it might be Millie. So after about 20 seconds of this crazy noise, I'm like, Millie, whistling, calling her name, and it stops. This noise stops. So I'm like, okay, well, I tried. I don't think anything about this, not one thing. I just think, well, whatever. So then I start walking. I'm gonna walk and find me a stealth campsite, and I'm going to hang out there. Well, I go down trail, and there's a place where you turn the corner, you turn right, and you go down about 50 yards. And it's all straight, so you can see all the way up to where you turned. And I was sitting there looking at how far I needed to go and what was up in front of me, and something catches my eye, in the corner of my eye, some movement. And at the corner where I turned to come down this straightaway, there's a bush. There's something behind it, a dark, crouching figure. So I stare at it, and it moves away. I thought, okay, it's the wind, no big deal. A little bit of a breeze. Well, about 10 seconds later, it moves back. And the hair on the back of my neck stands up. And then it moves to the other side of the bush and across the trail. So it's going across the trail on the mountain side of the trail where I'm at. So it's got the high ground. And it wasn't a bear, because a bear would run off. So, I decided that I was going to make Walnut, I think it's Walnut Cove Road. It was 1.7 miles up. So I ate a big mouthful of sour gummy bears. I felt like a crackhead for a little bit. And I hauled buggied. And I'm going to tell you something, man. I've always been the hunter, never the hunted. And it sucked. I sweated. I stunk more than I had if I'd been hiking 3 or 4 days. And when the lady came and got me at the road for the hostel, the refuge, she said, oh yeah, we've had other campers come in and say they've seen mountain lions and they thought they were being stalked. And she goes, I wouldn't walk that area. It's bears and mountain lions. And I'm like, okay. So I'm back out here on the other side of the road where this mountain lion was. Hopefully it stayed where it was supposed to. And I can get on with my hike. Day 2 to Hampton, Tennessee. Fall AT hike 2022. Today, 8 miles. Talk to you later.
Well, live from the Appalachian Trail. I am about less than a mile from the shelter that I'm supposed to be at. It was an 8-mile day today. But I think I'm gonna go to the shelter and eat lunch. It's about 2 o'clock. Take my shoes off, rest about an hour, put my shoes back on, and walk another at least 2 miles. Check out a campsite that's in a grassy field. Sounds pretty interesting. And then I might walk another 2 miles to a dirt road and have the refuge come get me again. Because, hey, if I can stay in a bed just down the road, I'm going to do it. But hey, anyway, I guess because I'm no good with math and I've miscalculated, I'll be in Hampton in 3 days, not 4. I'll be there tomorrow afternoon. I got to check the book to make sure that's right, but I think the map says Hampton is like 9.5 miles away from the shelter. So I'm not real sure about that. But anyway, having a great day. The weather is fantastic. I couldn't ask for better weather. No dangerous animals today, not yet at least. And that's it. I've been walking through a lot of damp forest, a lot of mushroom pictures. Oh my gosh, that's all there is. There's no flowers, just mushrooms and ferns. So anyway, that's it. I will make another video at the shelter and let you know what I'm doing. All right, have a great day. Check in with you later. Northern Gap Shelter here. This is where I'm just going to stay the night, but I don't think I am. I think I'm going to move on. But we'll see. Okay, party people, live from the Appalachian Trail. I have made it to the Moreland Gap Shelter where I was going to spend the night. It's not a bad shelter. Not bad camping, but I think I'm going to walk. It's early enough and I feel good enough. I've had lunch. I'm going to go and walk another 2 miles to a nice campsite. So I'm going to show you around the shelter, and here you go. It's amazing how people leave all their stuff here. All right, that's it, really. Back on trail, and I will see you at the campsite.
All right, live from the Appalachian Trail, end of day 2. On my section from 19E to Hampton, I did a little more than 10 miles today. I've got about 12 and a half to go to get into Hampton, Tennessee, which I might just try to knock it all out tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm sitting here waiting on my water bladder to fill up. I'll show you. Very slow water, but hey, it's water. I'll take it. And that's it. I'm staying at a little grassy campsite, kind of an unofficial campsite. So it's pretty cool looking, and I'm tired. So I'm gonna put my tent up, get my water done, eat some dinner, and go to bed. Talk to y'all tomorrow.